Hello everyone and welcome back to your favorite youth sports show, that is Sportify, coming to you live from the MyZone Facebook platforms every Monday at exactly 2 o'clock. My name is Esther Kamati and I'll be taking you through today's program. And alongside me today I have a special man. He goes by the name of Mr. Charles Eichab and is the president of the Namibia Chess Federation. How are you, sir?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for taking out time to be here with us today.
Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, yeah.
All right, so tell us about the Namibia Chess Federation. What is the federation about and what do you guys do?
Our mandate basically is to develop chess in Namibia, is to bring chess to all the corners and all the nooks of Namibia, and to make sure that this activity, which is actually chess, is actually a brain sport, is being played in schools, is being played in communities, and basically help with the healthy and holistic development of individual.
Yeah.
It's a very good sport, especially for children as well.
Yeah. All right, so what projects is the Namibia Chess Federation currently busy with?
At the moment, with the coronavirus, our programs are a little bit on a low, because assemblies and so on are very much regulated, so we can't have the big numbers. But chess is doing very well online, so we are playing a lot of online tournaments. Chess as a sport is doing very well on the internet, basically. Yes,
and while we're on the topic of online, you recently held Namibia's first chess Olympiad online. Do you want to give us, how that went? What was it like? How many countries took part? And basically just a brief background for whoever doesn't know about the chess Olympiad.
Okay. So the Chess Olympiad was played for the first time in 1927, and it's an event that is hosted under the IKIS, or under the auspices of the World Chess Federation. The World Chess Federation goes by the French acronym FIDE, and they have been organizing this event. It's a biannual event which is held every second year, and Namibia has been playing in this competition since 1994, when we sent a team to Moscow. And we have been playing every second year thereafter. This year it was supposed to be in Moscow again, actually in Siberia, Kandimantsis, but the event got cancelled because of the global coronavirus pandemic. But because chess is well suited for the internet platforms, the World Chess Federation decided, or deemed it fit, that the event can still continue on an online basis. And then we saw 163 countries registered to play for this event. Actually, I must say the World Chess Federation is one of the biggest organizations in the world. They have over 180 nations affiliated to it, basically. And this event, the Olympiad this year, had 163 countries registered, of which Namibia was one. And they divided those countries into divisions. We were in Division 4. And as you win the divisions, you advance and you come close to the giants of chess, like Russia, India, those big chess playing nations. We fielded a very, very young team. I think it was probably our youngest team. It could be possible that maybe the average age of our team was less than 20. Yeah, so we had a very young team, and I think for such a young team, we did really well in our group. The event was played over 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and the top 3 advanced to the next division, the higher division. And so we were trying to make the top 3 sport. Unfortunately, we didn't make it. But for the first day, we ended in third spot. We were number 3 in our group of 10 countries. And in the second day, we ended in 4th spot. And so I think we were just one big victory away from really clinching the top 3 place, but unfortunately we lost the last 2 rounds against Malta and Syria, and that basically threw us out of the competition. But it was a good experience, especially for our younger players, and I think given that momentum, one can already predict that in the coming future, in the near future, Namibia will be a force to be reckoned with. Even within African circles.
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's also a platform for young chess players to be exposed to global competitions as well.
Yes, it was.
And on that note, I think for any other sports code, would have to, you know, meet up and actually practice and stuff like that. So how did the chess players prepare for the Olympiad?
The chess players, we have programs. Actually, we were helped also by the Namibian Sports Commission. They came on board and they give us the facilities to play this Olympiad. So we were conducting it mostly from the conference room of the Sports Commission. But other than that, we had our team captain, Master Sanders Oberosa, was the team captain, and he was the one that made sure that the players are in good form and that we have our training. So we played. We tried to play some training matches with some countries before we played the Olympiad. So we had something playing with Rwanda and Botswana, and then we also had what was called the local Olympic qualifier event, which was also really a good tester for our players to play online chess. Because it's something which is really new. Over the years, we have only played what is called over-the-board chess.
Exactly.
Where you play physically with someone over the board, but now to play within a virtual space, that was something new. It was a very, very, very novel experience for all of us. But that was the preparation we used. We have also chess softwares. Most of the players they have chess softwares and books, electronic books, and they were preparing themselves, rehearsing their lines, looking at the chess theory and so on, and getting ready for this event basically.
Awesome. It seemed to be quite fruitful indeed. But of course, COVID-19 has proven to be an obstacle in many sports codes and so forth. But of course, as we've seen now, chess is another sports code that's finding other alternatives to keep busy and stay active. So what other projects can we expect from the Chess Federation this year or in future?
Yeah, we are actually the chess committee, the executive of the chess committee will meet soon to see how we can actually adopt online activity as part of our chess culture. Because before coronavirus, we have never think of in that direction, because it was never something to think about. We all knew that if there's a tournament, people have to come and play the tournament physically. But now we see that chess is doing extremely well online. I think it could be possible that we were actually, in terms of the sports, it's possible probably that we were the best performing sport during the coronavirus period in the whole world. Because we had our top players, the world champion and so on, they were playing big events with big prize funds throughout the coronavirus period. And the chess fans globally could follow these events on the internet forums in real time, you know, live. And so it was really a good thing for chess. We got a lot of fans. Chess got a lot of fans in this period, globally, basically. And many chess websites and so on, they got flooded by new people registering, you know, watching games and so on. So even the people who are doing what is called e-sport, which is electronic sport, the gamers and so on, they were complaining about actually how chess is thriving on these platforms, better than themselves, you know, who are actually operating within that space. So I think going forward, we have to see how we can incorporate online events into our programs, our normal programs, and see how that can help chess basically move even further. Because now it's possible for someone sitting in Opuo to play someone sitting in Getmanshoop in real time, you know, in chess. It's possible to have a tournament with people sitting all over the country playing a tournament against each other, you know, there and then, you know, which is something that is quite amazing. Yeah,
and it's something we never would have thought about post COVID-19.
No, truly, because you only thought that if you want to have an Opuo event, you thought of you must go physically to Opuo and set up the chess boards and have the tables and so on and play the event. But now with these platforms, it becomes possible to do a lot of things.
Okay, and I think it's important to highlight, as a chess player, I think chess players are some of the most intellectual people that exist. So what skills can people learn from simply learning how to play chess?
Yeah, chess is actually a very, very old game. It's roughly 2,000 years old. So for something to survive for 2,000 years, I mean, I don't know in the studio what is here which can be maybe a chair was used 2,000 years ago, you know. But I mean, it's very, very rare that you find something still quite useful, still attractive after 2,000 years.
Yeah.
It's still relevant, yeah. So I think the nature of chess, it's a sport. You can't exhaust it. You can't. They say there are many chess masters, but there is no master of chess. There's not someone, even the world champion, you can't say I know the whole chess. It's impossible. And so it's a game that actually defies to be known in its entirety. So you keep on studying. It's a lifelong skills development tool, basically, for children and for players of any age. Actually, it's a nice way to grow your cognitive skills, like being able to focus better, building your memory, you know, elevating your focus. And many skills which is involved with thinking. Chess even teaches you how to think, basically. Yeah, how to approach a problem. Decision-making skills, you know. How to see something from the other person's angle. That's also a skill that you learn in chess, basically. How to calculate. You know, many basic things. It's not. It's very, very rare that you find an activity which uses at the same time both your left and your right brain. And in chess, that's the case. It basically exercises your left brain and your right brain at the same time. You know, so many people think to be able to play chess you must be very, very mathematical and that type of person. No, it doesn't. You can be a very creative person. That's enough. You can be someone, because chess has elements of both science and arts. Yeah. But it also remains a sport basically in its core, because it's a competition. You try to beat someone, you try to break a record. So it also has elements of sports as well. So it's a unique combination of basically science, arts, and sports that you find basically in chess. And I think for a child who is it doesn't matter what type of inclination that child has, whether it's right brain or left brain, it will always find a place in chess. Yeah. That's
all right. And for somebody who's young and is developing this interest in chess, how can one actually learn chess, or what does one need to do to become a chess master, so to say? And also maybe take us through the roadmap as to what it takes to become part of Namibia's national chess team.
Yes, to be part of the chess team, you must play national events. We have junior national events. For the past 8 years or so, every year we have been sending juniors to young players and even senior players to some country in the world to play world juniors or world Olympiad and so on. So we always make sure that our players get exposure to play international events every year. This year we didn't manage because of the global coronavirus, but people can follow us. We have Facebook. We have all those. We are on all those platforms. Namibia Chess Federation. We are on Facebook. We have also WhatsApp groups and so on. So once you are there, you can of course see our calendars and our activities and what's coming up next and so on. And you can also basically meet up with our public, our PRO, who can help you to register as a member of the Namibia Chess Federation. Yeah, and from there, of course, you can be part of the family and play for events and titles and so on. Yeah.
Okay, but social media is definitely the go-to place.
Yes. Now, yeah. I think it's with our times. That's what you have to have a social media presence somehow.
Okay. Yeah. So thank you so much, Mr. Eichab, for taking time out to shed some light on sport in Namibia, as well as what the Namibia Chess Federation has been up to. And thank you guys for watching. That brings us to the end of our interview. Of course, join us again next week, same time, same station. I've been your host, Esther Kamati. Until then, stay safe.
Thank you.